Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody had a good Veterans Day. And if your family, friends and neighbors served, let's not forget to wish them a happy Veterans Day. Now, we're going to have a toss-up, heads or tails, okay? I don't know if I get it right. It's tails. So if you bet it on tails, you won, okay? So I did Capricorn the other day. Let's see what 13 spirit guides want me to do today. Just came from, like outside. I met somebody very interesting. Two of them came out, Sagittarius and Taurus. So let's see, Aries at the bottom. Let's see which one we're going to do. Okay, so Sagittarius and Taurus. Any, mini, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he holler, let him go. Any, mini, miny, mo. What? Sagittarius it is. So Sagittarius, you are up. Taurus, we'll probably do you another day at this time. Okay. Chocolate at the bottom. All this sugar. But let's see what we have today for you, Sagittarius. Is this all upright? Now, even though this is for Sagittarius, right? This could resonate with any fire sign because Sagittarius is a fire sign. So, little trinkets of, Aries and Leo could be pouring forth in here as well because Sagittarius, your fire signs, you're related to each other here, okay? Some of you guys could be having strange dreams as well. Strange dreams and just Sagittarius, you could be either ignoring someone or having some sort of haunted memories, flashbacks, trauma effects, and like I said, strange dreams, okay, about this that's could be haunting you or haunting someone. Okay. Travel, you could be traveling too as well. These cards just fell out, so Spirit team obviously wanted me to see it. So let's see what we have for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I am a mess, guys. Came outside, it's windy, but I met an interesting person. A lot of you could just have people come up to you and start talking to you. I was walking, just mind my business, and a guy, I seen him before, he came up to me, and he would just started singing when he saw me. And, I was a little bit shy, and I was thinking in my head, see, this is why I don't come outside. But I'm not being mean. It's just that I would just want to go in. It was cold. I had to go out and do some errands, and hold on. So like I was saying, I was doing some errands, and I met him before, and he gave me his number, but I didn't want to take it. He's a little bit older, but older, and I just didn't want to take it. I think because I am dark skinned and he's dark skinned, and we live in a predominantly white neighborhood. But I seen him again today. Nice guy. I finally found out that he was a Capricorn. He said his birthday is January 12th. Because I said, well, what month is your birthday? And I was like, oh snap, I'm Capricorn too, but mine's January 9th and stuff. And he's talking about going over to his house, and he said, oh, you could come over to my house, but I gotta check the bathroom and stuff, make sure it's clean, and the kitchen and things like that. And I'm thinking, in my head, I'm like, we're just friends. You ain't gotta impress me. You ain't gotta impress. But I understand it's natural for somebody to want to clean up their place because they're coming over. But I have no reason to come over. But he said he wants to come over because he likes my dialogue when it's talking about spirituality and things like that. I was telling him, about spirituality, how I became into tarot and how it led me to have an understanding about myself and how to grow. And he liked it. And then we just led to politics. But like I said, he's a Capricorn. So Sagittarius, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or Aries at this time. We have the Page of Swords, Fool card, and the Six of Pentacles. So you could be having a brand new beginning here. Okay, and I see that, let's get some clarity. Yeah. The Page of Swords, you may not have all the facts of a situation. I do see you analyzing something. And with the Hermit card, this is asking you to, have some introspection. Go within yourself before you take this leap of faith. Okay? It's not a bad thing. You just don't want to jump into something impulsively without really getting mental clarity or using your intellect. Okay, let's find out more about this. Okay. So we have the Five of Pentacles here for you, Sagittarius. Knight of Pentacles on the back. You could be dealing with an earth sign. Okay, so a lot came out here. A lot. King of Pentacles. Okay, so your leap of faith, Sagittarius, you could be getting some help with the Six of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles. I see you getting some sort of help. And with the Four of Cups, you could be really contemplating, meditating at this time, thinking if whether you should take this leap of faith or not with the Six of Swords here, and the Lovers. You could be in a relationship or in some sort of partnership as well. And with the Ace of Swords, there's a need to take a step back and think about the decision you're about to make when taking this leap of faith, okay? I do see you are, standing your ground. You're resistant to as well. And we have some conflict here, okay? So you could be having some sort of financial struggle, but with the King of Pentacles, this is telling you to be, approach the situation in a realistic way, practicality, having some sort of like stability and security, okay, that you require when it comes to this leap of faith. You're going to say, well, I'm just not going to leap into anything. Will I be, stable, secure when I take this leap of faith? You just don't want to jump into nothing. And I see you on the defense here. And with the Eight of Cups, like I said, there's conflict because you could be walking away from something. And with the Six of Swords, you're moving away. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, Sagittarius, or this is for any fire sign it could resonate with. Yeah, and we have the Eight of Swords here. So you could be feeling stuck in a relationship or maybe a marriage or a partnership, a business partnership that you're part of. Okay, it's just not working or giving you emotional fulfillment. And with the Five of Swords reverse, I feel like you don't want to have any more conflict with this. It's just, the jig is up. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of kisses, we get tricked. Something like that, right? And this person with the Five of Swords reverse also could be out for revenge because you're moving forward and you're leaving behind what no longer serves you and going towards your happiness. Now, you guys could have children together, but financially wise, you're just not where you want to be when it comes to you leveling up, Sagittarius. Okay, so you need to use that fire, that passion, into taking this brand new leap of faith and having a brand new beginning. And with the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands here. Okay, Ace of Swords, yep, getting some truth, clarity of the situation. Taking decisive action. Okay, not waiting, hesitating, and stalemate, leaving behind what no longer serves you. And we have some hidden motives here, lies, secrets, deceits with the Seven of Swords and the Devil card. You could have been in a toxic relationship with the Lovers, Gemini. You could have been dealing with a Gemini or a Capricorn that's toxic here, or just a toxic relationship in general. Yeah. So there is a need for you to move forward despite nobody wanting you to move forward. It's your life, it's your story, it's your narrative. Do what you want to do, because when you do leave the situation with the Eight of Cups, you don't want to end up with the Eight of Cups reverse, being confused, stuck about which path to take. Just know that once you take that leap of faith, this is you knowing that you deserve better, Sagittarius. Okay, because right now you're stuck in a situation, self-imposed limitation. There could be people telling you not to do this, but you have mental clarity and you're going to need to adapt. Okay, you could be, going back and forth here. trying to like, people coming up against you, but I see you like pushing them away, trying to defend yourself. Okay, you could have left a relationship, but you could be single too. Just focus on your stability. Yeah, because something has been stopped. Maybe your finances have slowed down, Sagittarius. And we have some wands out here, big time. Yeah, look at this. King of Cups with the 5 of Wands here. You and your partner could be fighting, not really seeing eye to eye. Okay, really ask yourself, what is causing this? Again, we have the devil here. Okay, so it could be some arguments here. Magician with the devil. Ooh, somebody could have been doing some sort of magic to keep you silent or keep you stuck. Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So there's some sort of missed opportunity here that you could be regretting being in the relationship, that you feel like maybe it's the wrong one. Okay, we got the Hierophant. Yeah, like I said, you could be in a high-level commitment relationship, and, you could have a lot of people in this group or whatever it could be that's with the 6 of Wands in reverse, Sagittarius. I really feel like you're not getting the results you put the work in for when it comes to this relationship or teamwork effort. I feel like that you're just shelling out finances to people. Okay, with the 2 of Swords reversed, I feel like you're aware of this as well. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, and like I said, Gemini before, right? Let's see. For Sagittarius. Sagittarius, look at this image. This is not you to be, staying where you don't belong, or where you feel like you're not getting emotional fulfillment. Now, if you feel like a situation you guys could come eye to eye and work something out, then go right ahead. But if not, don't drain your energy. I know it hurts, even though if it feels like the world is crashing down. Sometimes a tower happens when there's need to be change that need to be made. You need to be aware of something. Okay, towers could be violent, destructing things in your path in a way to build for the new. Okay, we have the 5 of Pentacles again out here. Yeah, so you could have some sort of financial lack, or somebody with a child could be struggling, maybe asking you for money more than your needs, asking you for too much money here, more than what you're able to give. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. So what is this, Spirit team? Yeah, so I feel like you could be under judgment, Sagittarius, or you're dealing with somebody from your past that could be under judgment here. We have the 6 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. So somebody here was really reckless too. But we have Emperor. Yeah, Aries. Like I said, you don't have to be a Sagittarius. You could be an Aries or a Leo. But I feel like this person with the Page of Cups and the King of Wands, heavy wands here, Sagittarius. Yeah, so there's a need for you to step your game up here and take action. It could be a boss figure. Like I said, I feel like this is like a marriage that's part of like some sort of coven put together in a way. But if it is, somebody wants to apologize to you, Sagittarius. You could be getting a phone call or a message here. Yeah, despite some sort of betrayal, dramatic ending here. 10 of Swords. What is that, Spirit team, Spirit guides? 10 of Swords. Yeah, with the 5 of Wands. Like I said, a lot of conflict here is going on because of heartbreak. Okay, you could be heartbroken because you feel like I said before, the Tower. Here it is right here. Something has to change. I already seen the Tower here come up. Something has to change in order for you to recognize something. Because guess what happens if you don't recognize what you have to change? I kid you not. Guess what's going to happen? If you don't change behavior in a due time, now I'm not forcing you, I'm just telling you what's here. Basically it's saying if you don't change, you will repeat the same pattern. I kid you not. You're going to repeat it like the Twilight Zone. Like every day you wake up, you're in the same situation. You're going to repeat it until you learn. Until you learn. You can repeat it 10 years, 11 years. You're like, damn, why nothing changing? Because nothing changing, because you need to walk away. You need to say bye. Okay, you deserve, look at the picture, you deserve better. There's something hiding here for you. There's something hiding here for you. New opportunities. Look at that beautiful mountains, white clouds, Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. No more It's a Hard Knock Life. It's time to burn it down, Sagittarius. Okay, that's your reading. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Get outside, go into nature, okay? Bye.